Of course we're gold diggers. If you don't have a car, we not linking.
Of course we gold diggers. If you ain't spending no cash, you don't get none of this ass.
Shake it, baby. Of course we gold diggers. If you not wearing no ice, you don't look nice.
Of course we gold diggers. I like designer, not Shein.
That's my girl.
Yup.
Of course we gold diggers. All we care about is money.
Yes, baby. Of course we gold diggers. If you don't make more than 8 figures, what do you make?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time or you've been watching these videos but haven't had a chance to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm making my way to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize this channel, do live streams, and get that bag. Let's get into today's clips.
Ask the girls to rate themselves 1 to 10 and why. We got to do it. They want to know. They want to know.
10 out of 10.
10. 10.
9. How you rate yourself is like how you see yourself.
Is reality the way you see the world, or is reality the way the world operates?
My reality is how I see the world.
That's a very solipsistic view. Women tend to have this ego that you think everything just revolves around you. Who do you think is better at self-improving, men or women?
Women.
Women.
So how are y'all all better at self-improving when y'all just rated yourself 9s and 10s? That's just nonsense. If you are 9 and 10, time out, stop. Y'all gonna get this heat now. If you are 10, there's no wiggle room for self-improving. Because if your self-esteem is here, then where is any room for the improvement to come? So that's why men are just better at self-improving, because we don't think the world revolves around.
Once again, delusional women rating themselves a 10 out of 10. Half these girls wouldn't even be a 5 if they simply stood up and wiped that makeup off their face.
I'm gonna helicopter my fucking wiener on your face like Champagne Poppy.
That is not gonna work.
What do you mean? Oh, did it not work?
No, it has to be Build-A-Bear appropriate.
Oh, I thought it was like a custom like message maybe.
No, it has to be appropriate.
It didn't pick up, you're saying?
No,
Oh.
it's not appropriate.
Oh, try something better. The wrath of my shaft is gonna feel like a 9.0 magnitude earthquake. The wrath of my shaft is gonna feel like a 9.0 magnitude earthquake.
No, my manager just said no.
You can't put that in the mirror? No, I was talking like the wrath.
No, I understand.
Just be like a good picture, like a big 3 maybe? Kind of be like gang shit? No? No, maybe like a duo, like if we can
No,
get like, just no for my mom, just so we can get like a picture, just
No,
like.
I'm not throwing up gang.
Oh no, it's not. It doesn't have to be gang. It could just be like slat.
His wrath was not being felt by the manager or that employee. Kind of funny though.
How the fuck is it that men can have their wages garnished, lose their license, and even go to jail for not paying child support, and yet there is zero accountability from the women to show proof that that money is actually being spent on the children?
That is an excellent question.
My boyfriend and I have been dating for 4 months. Recently, I told him a few things about my past because he said it was important to him. He wanted to know my body count, if I had sex with anyone before we got serious, and a couple of more intimate details. He broke up with me for my responses.
How is he gonna be like, I want you to open up to me?
And then I'm gonna use that against you.
I'm gonna use it against you and get rid of you. Maybe he was just looking for an excuse just to get out of that relationship. Now that I'm thinking about it.
My thing about
which is also a fucking
body
cop-out.
count is who has that conversation about body count? In none of my relationships has anyone ever been like, what's your body count? It's really important that I know.
Don't want to know.
Well,
I
that's my
don't
point.
want to know.
I've never
Don't
asked
tell me.
you.
Don't tell me.
Because I don't want to know.
Just curious, like, how many dicks have you inserted in you? You know, like, why the fuck would you want to know that? This is gonna make me feel better.
I think it's what you said though, where that guy was probably just looking for an excuse.
The truth is, body count is only important when you're younger. At a certain age, the past is the past, and you should really focus on the person that they are now. Because you know what? People go through stages, they do change. If that person is the one for you, then the past shouldn't really matter, as long as she's not doing whole things these days.
And now with pair bonding research out there, women that sleep with more than 5 men, they only have a 20% success rate at marriage. And let me tell you, coming from a broken family and coming from my own relationship challenges and divorce, and my children have been divorced, that is not happiness, right? Yeah. I would choose to have my family together at 100%. And I did that. I brought my family back together after divorce. And it didn't work out in the end. And I think a lot of it has to do with the programming around being a boss babe and, your husband and, the man and all this stuff. And I think part of that is a product of that.
I feel really bad for you if you were in a relationship with someone who's like, we're not celebrating Valentine's Day. It's a man-made holiday.
Oh, okay, stop. Don't talk about it no more because we're going to get into that. Okay. We're getting into that. There was this TikTok video of this girl and she was in her car and she was like, you know, my boyfriend don't got a romantic bone in his body, but Simon says for Valentine's Day, he better find it. And why are you dating somebody that doesn't do anything romantic for you?
Now you want him to put on a costume for a day, and even if he does find the bone or borrows a bone from somebody else, he's gonna go back. So what was the point?
And that's what it is. That's the second layer. It's like, even if you do get it one day, he only did it because he had to. He didn't do it. He didn't do it because it was for you. Yeah, like he's putting on the little show for you. Like, and then it's just like, okay, February 15th, you're going back to the nonsense.
It's like Cinderella. At midnight, it's over.
It's a pumpkin again.
You
like,
back to being dusty.
Yes, like I don't get that. So why do you guys think that women settle for men who are just like not a romantic bone in their body? They don't do anything romantic, no chivalry. Like, why do women settle for that?
Here's the thing, real men do romantic things and small gestures on a daily basis, not just one day out of the year where they're forced by these corporations to take you out on a busy night, spend all this money just so you feel secure and validated for his love. No, that relationship was built on like not very solid ground. If he really loves you and you need him to be romantic, he's gonna be showing it daily, not just one day out of the whole year.
Ladies, you really have to stop acting like a bitch if a man hits on you and you're taken. Let me explain why. It takes a lot of courage and confidence for a man to cold approach a woman. If men constantly approach women and every single woman that they approach is a bitch to them in return, guess what's gonna happen? Men are gonna stop cold approaching women. And then in return, us women are gonna get mad and say that men just aren't masculine anymore. So instead of being rude to this poor gentleman who hits on you and you may be already taken, just say this. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. However, I am in a relationship, I'm married, whatever you are, but thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. That is literally all you have to say. There is no need to be rude. I mean, put yourself in his shoes. If you consistently do something and get a negative outcome every single time, are you going to want to continue to do that? Probably not, because it wrecks your self-confidence. So ladies, this is 2024. Let's treat these men with respect and build up their confidence, not tear them down.
Thank you. Finally, somebody said it. You think it's easy for a guy to walk up to an attractive girl and let her know that he's feeling her and that she's pretty, or that the fact that he wants to take her out? It takes a lot of courage. A lot of men would never even do it to a stranger, like a cold call, a cold sale. I mean, I approach people daily when I do interviews for my main channel, but I do the same thing with women, right? It takes a lot of courage to go ahead and speak to somebody. So we should actually get this message out there. Women, the next time a guy comes over, gives you a compliment, just take it. Just take the compliment.
What if I wanted to wait 2 months until we had sex?
Yeah, that's finished. I'm gone. Yeah, that's fine. I've had girls wait, not 2 months. I've had girls wait 3-4 weeks. There's nothing wrong with that. It makes me respect them more. Obviously, in that time, I'm not just waiting, as in I'm taking you out all the time and I'm not doing anything else with anyone else.
Yeah, no, you have to stay loyal.
I don't have to do anything. I can get 100 more of you. I'm not doing that.
Really?
No way.
So if you found someone and you really like them and they seemed like a perfect fit for you, you wouldn't just stay loyal and wait?
It's not loyal. We're not in a sexual relationship.
But you're going to be.
Maybe.
You're investing each other's time into each other.
Yeah, we're getting to know each other. But who's to say that I'm just simping around for 4 weeks or 8 weeks, taking you on dates, spending money on dinners, and then you just go, oh, no, do you know what? I don't really fancy it.
But that's life.
Not for me. If you're trying to make me wait 2 months, that's cool. But if you ain't giving me pum, someone else will.
It's definitely been hurt in the past. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not about that whole being friends first thing. You know, if you like me, let's see if we have chemistry on a romantic level, not just going whining and dining random girls in hopes of one day she actually puts out or is physically intimate with me.
Can we stop with the 50-50 conversation? I'm speaking for the black economy as a whole. Majority of us are not rich. So the whole he should pay all the bills does not apply to everybody except for the people that you see being crazy on social media. If she's cool with you paying all the bills and saving all her money and not contributing to your economic status in any type of way, then you should leave the girl alone. Moral of the story is, if you're gonna pay all the bills, whoever is not paying bills should use the money for saving and investing, and it should go towards something to change your economic status as a family. You still both have to take care of the children, no matter who's paying the rent. Come together and stop dividing, because majority of the people in the black community aren't rich.
You have grown women who call themselves queens who don't work at the house. You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't train your children, you don't teach your kids are behind in school. You're not keeping up with them. All you care about is social media. All you care about is the fame. All you care about is looking good to people. You are not a queen.
An automatic no for me. Any person calling themselves queen or lady this or boss this is just an automatic no for me. I was gonna say to man up, but you should lady up in this case. Speaking of which, that was the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, man up.